Our planet is 4.5 billion years old. It has been shaped by fire, carved by ice, and painted by time. And in all that vastness, it has given us places so breathtaking that no camera, no words, no description can ever fully capture them. Today, we journey to 5 such places, 5 corners of our world that remind us just how extraordinary this planet truly is. Part 1. Santorini, Greece. Our first destination sits perched on the edge of an ancient volcanic crater, in the heart of the Aegean Sea. Welcome to Santorini, Greece. Formed over 3,600 years ago by one of the most catastrophic volcanic eruptions in human history, this crescent-shaped island emerged from disaster as one of the most beautiful places on Earth. The iconic whitewashed buildings with their cobalt blue domes seem almost painted against the sky. Every alley, every doorway, every sunset here feels like a scene from a dream. The village of Ia is where the world comes to watch the sun disappear into the sea. And as those golden rays melt into the horizon, you understand why poets have been trying and failing to describe this place for centuries. Santorini is not just a destination, it is a feeling. Part 2. The Northern Lights, Iceland. Imagine standing in total silence beneath a sky that is on fire, not with flames, but with color. This is the Aurora Borealis, the Northern Lights, and there is no better place on Earth to witness this phenomenon than Iceland. Caused by charged particles from the sun colliding with gases in Earth's atmosphere, the aurora is pure physics, yet it feels purely magical. Green, violet, pink, and white light dance across the night sky in waves that seem almost alive. Ancient Norse people believed these were the shields of the Valkyries, reflecting light as they rode across the heavens. In Iceland, where black lava fields meet Arctic silence and geothermal steam rises from the earth, watching the northern lights feels like witnessing the universe breathe. It is the most humbling, most awe-inspiring spectacle nature has ever created. Part 3. The Maldives. If paradise exists on this planet, it looks something like this. The Maldives, a nation of 1,192 islands scattered across the Indian Ocean like pearls dropped from the sky. With water so clear and so impossibly blue that photographs of it are often mistaken for digital art, the Maldives is the closest thing to stepping inside a painting. Beneath the surface, a world equally as stunning, coral gardens teeming with life, manta rays, whale sharks, and thousands of species of tropical fish, all thriving in one of the most biodiverse marine ecosystems on Earth. But here is what makes the Maldives heartbreaking as well as beautiful. It is the world's lowest lying nation, with an average ground level of just 1.5 meters above sea level. Rising oceans threaten to erase this paradise within our lifetimes. The Maldives is not just beautiful, it is fragile, and perhaps that is what makes it even more precious. Part 4. Patagonia, Argentina, and Chile. At the very bottom of the world, where the Andes Mountains surrender to wind and ice, lies a landscape so raw and so powerful it feels like the Earth is still being made. This is Patagonia. Stretching across southern Argentina and Chile, Patagonia is one of the last great wildernesses on our planet. The jagged granite towers of Torres del Paine rise 2,800 meters into the sky. Ancient, massive, and utterly indifferent to human existence. Here, glaciers the size of cities calve into electric blue lakes with a thunderous roar. Here, condors with 3-meter wingspans ride invisible air currents above valleys untouched by civilization. There are places in Patagonia where no human has ever walked, where the wind is so strong it can knock a person off their feet, where the silence, when it comes, is so complete you can hear your own heartbeat. Patagonia does not welcome you, it challenges you, and in that challenge, it changes you. Part 5. Zhangjiajie, China. Our final destination looks less like a place on Earth and more like a world from another dimension. Zhangjiajie, China. These towering sandstone pillars, some reaching over 300 meters into the sky, inspired the floating mountains of the film Avatar. But no movie, no matter how spectacular, has ever truly captured what it feels like to stand among them. Carved over 300 million years by wind and water, these formations exist in a state of permanent, mystical fog. Ancient Chinese paintings depicted this landscape for centuries as the home of immortals and dragons. Walking across the glass-bottomed sky bridge, suspended 300 meters in the air between two cliff faces, your brain refuses to believe what your feet are telling it. Zhangjiajie is not just a landscape. It is proof that reality itself can be more fantastical than imagination. 5 places, 5 entirely different worlds, yet all on the same single planet we call home. Santorini, where history meets beauty. Iceland, where science becomes magic. The Maldives, where paradise meets fragility. Patagonia, where wildness meets eternity. And Zhangjiajie, where the earth itself becomes art. We live on an extraordinary world, and it deserves to be seen, appreciated, and above all, protected. Because the most beautiful places on earth are not infinite. They are gifts, and every gift can be lost.